First off, who are you exactly?
Sherlock S. Holmes.
Okay then, what do you do for a living exactly?
I am a detective.
Okay, I see. How do you usually solve the cases presented to you?
Usually people come to me in need of a solution. I observe them and know the type of problem it is before it is told to me. To keep people from interfering with my plans, I don't tell anyone my motives. I strive to observe everything around me. Most people only notice the austere evidence in front of them, but I know the most important pieces of evidence are hidden in the most unlikely places.
Okay. I've heard about this case, the Hound of the Baskervilles case. Can you, explain this to me?
One of my most complicated cases. This is the case where there was a murderer using a dog to kill it off a family line. He wanted to have the family fortune for himself. The first couple of times I got on the suspect's trail, he would figure out a way to escape my grip. I had to manipulate people in order to figure out who was the murderer. But in order to catch him, I had to catch him in the act of murder.
Thank you, that'll be all. Who do you go by as exactly?
Rufus Ellis,
What is your occupation?
private investigator.
Okay then, how do you solve your cases?
My detection methods are more modern. First off, I'm usually on a computer searching for the media for pictures to use as evidence. Sometimes there's too much information to pinpoint and to specify a suspect. Millions of people post millions of pictures every single day. It might be way too much stuff to look through.
Okay, I see. What makes you, different from the other detective, Holmes?
Holmes and I have very different ways of finding evidence. Holmes never had social media to help him solve his crimes. Social media helps detectives now by crowdsourcing. Everyone has an opinion on something, and possibly that opinion could be evidence on who committed the crime. Holmes' detection method was a lot harder to make than the detection method we make now. We have lots of ways of finding criminals, like fingerprints and cameras. Although we have many differences, we do have some similarities. We both have to find our criminals through clues and patterns that lead to the criminals. We also have to use our courage and strength to get the criminals. Holmes and I have many differences on how to find criminals, but we also have lots of similarities.
Now that I think about it, your name rings a bell. You're one of the detectives who worked on the Boston Marathon bombings case. Can you explain this to me?
Sites like 4chan and Reddit are asking users to pour over pictures and video of the Boston bombing marathon. People decide that they could help with the investigation by taking all the photos that had come out for the bombing, combing through them, and looking for suspicious characters, people carrying backpacks, people who might look like terrorists, which was said by Alex Mucho.
Thank you very much. I will bring you back if I have any more questions for you. Have a nice day.